What is it, boy? What have you heard? Oh, gee. Could it really be her? The girl I've been looking for. Hey, what's the matter? You've lost your voice. That's because people like us have been stealing the voices of marginalized people for years. But I don't know. Maybe with a bit of Disney magic, maybe we could be people of color too. Just like your dad. Just kind of weird, to be honest.
And so it shall be done.
It worked! We're part of their world now.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, hoping you all enjoyed that James O'Keefe interview, which, if you didn't, will be on the, I'll have it on my YouTube homepage. And some interesting news, like the new the reimagining, the rekindling of this time-old, if you don't like this thing, you must be an ist or a phobe. That's exactly what Disney's doing. And in fact, they've done it so many times now that it's just part of their marketing scheme. I believe that they pay these small outlets to say white men bad and to get the reaction, to get this free press, and they push it all along. But the difference is now people are pushing back against that and reminding Disney that, hey, I'm not going to give money to a company that hates me. And I'm tuning out. The woke remake of Willow, guess what? Canceled after a season. This new Little Mermaid controversy is absolutely hilarious. Let's get to that. I want to let everyone know, ending today, I have the Roaster's Choice 20% off for your first. I want more people to try Roaster's Choice. It's absolutely amazing. It's a coffee tour from you go around the world. It's coffee that is only available through the Roaster's Choice program. In 2023, we've got all sorts of spots to visit. Brazil, a dark brew from Brazil. We've got a light from Honduras, Ecuador, El Salvador, Burundi, Honduras. So many more. The Roaster's Choice program is a specialty bag once a month delivered to your door that if you're a coffee head and you really like coffee, you got to sign up. I just know if you look at the reviews, it's our number one product. I'm giving people 20% off to try it out on their first month. And the link in the description will give you automatic 20% off when you go. Sign up today because it ends this evening. Now, there was a tweet. Little Mermaid trailer on YouTube is currently being mass disliked by racists. Evidence? Trust me, bro. And this is yet another, what it seems to be like, a lot of these Stan accounts, I think, are actually operated by Disney or their marketing subsidiaries of them. So you have this Pop Tings, 50,000 followers, and it says the recently released trailer has over 600,000 dislikes, and the teaser trailer has over 3 million dislikes. Maybe it's a parody account or something, but the cope is hilarious. It says, why disliking the new this has got to be it's got to be a parody, right? No? Good Lord. Why disliking the new Disney The Little Mermaid is racist. And they wrote this back on May 28th. The upcoming live-action remake of Disney's Little Mermaid has sparked controversy in it. So you have to like it to prove you're not. That's the argument that they've set up. And by the way, this is the current. I checked a few hours ago. The new trailer, which is on YouTube trending, has millions of views. Currently, only has 165,000 upvotes. When you look at that compared to the number of views it has, 7.9 million. That tells you that they're promoting a lot, that they're pushing this a lot. It's getting in a lot of people's feeds. leading into movies, videos, stuff like that. 165,000 upvotes compared to 7.9 million is not a ton as a percentage, but it has nearly 1 million downvotes. And the last video, okay, the last the release trailer of it is, I believe, currently the most disliked video on all of YouTube. At least of film. Yeah, of film, right? This says this from back in September. Little Mermaid trailer earns most dislikes for any Hollywood film in history. And this is like a long time ago. The trailer currently has 16 million views, 755,000 likes, but also has an astronomical 2 million dislikes, higher than any trailer for any major Hollywood release. Now, the question is going to be, are people still going to go? Because at the end of the day, parents just want a little bit of peace and quiet, right? They grew up, they remember Little Mermaid fondly. They remember that they would just like 3 hours of silence so they could enjoy some popcorn or some cheesy pretzels or something of that and just relax. And that's a lot of what Disney relies on, including with Marvel. These live action remakes have never appealed to me, but I was dead wrong thinking that I was like the target audience for them, because I'm not, right? Like, people still see it. Now, the original trailer currently sits at 1.2 million likes compared to the 3.5 million dislikes. So the most disliked movie trailer of all time, easily, right? But then you get these, I mean, why do you think people are mad? Well, it's because you're writing articles like this, or Halle Bailey, right? The star of it. She goes, ignores the Little Mermaid trolls. As a black person, you expect it. It's not even a shock anymore. It's like, oh yeah, people, everyone's just racist. But give me money. So what about all the millions of white people, the only people that are actually capable of being racist according to science, TM? All those white people that paid to see your movie, are they also, or is it only if you dislike the trailer? So they're literally setting up this narrative that if you don't like a movie trailer with a black actor in it, you are you are a racist. And the idea is, and it's like, I wonder if somebody like, look, I got nothing against Halle Bailey. The movie's not for me. It's not like I was on the fence about paying money to see the Little Mermaid live action, okay? Maybe women out there, parents with kids were, but I mean, the trailer is not really offensive. It doesn't hit the same as like the original cartoon, but that's because, or the animated one, but like, I don't think Halle Bailey deserves any direct hate, any criticism except for this stupid comment. But like, she's just feeding into that to get these headlines, right? So that people like me will cover it. But what I implore people to do is do not pay to see this movie. If you absolutely have to see it, you probably have a Disney Plus subscription, even though, a lot of people pretend that they don't. Just wait and watch it there. Don't give them the big box office numbers. Don't give them the $1 billion box office. Because until that happens, they're as much as we can point out, hey, this race swapping is, obvious, dumb, garbage, predictable. If people keep still going to see these movies, it's going to continue. But there are wins. Like this Willow, they had like several woke adjustments, improvements for the modern era on this Willow show. Done. Like that's actually a big win. Now, it's not a win necessarily for Willow fans, but the thing is, the belt is actually being tightened at Disney. And a lot of these edge shows, I think, that they get to talk about how, stunning and brave and diverse it is. If they're not bringing in viewers, if they're not bringing in new paying Disney Plus subscribers to watch, then they're not going to have this long leash that they used to. We saw Netflix. Essentially, Netflix is going through that right now. They have all this like endless woke this and woke that. But if a show isn't bringing in new Netflix subs, it's getting cut. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. And like, even shows that needed more time, like that show, created by the creators of Dark, which was also had several woke elements in it. It still, I think, deserved a second season, but they're just, nope, that's done. Archive 81, awesome show, I think. Not woke at all, just a good show, canceled. That's what's going to start happening to Disney Plus, because they're not going to be able to do, like, did you see what happened to the Peter Pan trailer? I mean, as long as people vote with their audience, with their money and their time, this has to have an effect. This from just a week ago. Disney's Peter Pan and Wendy trailer disliked into oblivion. A live-action reimagining of the novel, the 1953 animated classic, is coming to Disney Plus. Similar to The Little Mermaid, fans are also disliking the new Peter Pan and Wendy trailer to oblivion on YouTube. The trailer was released on Tuesday. Disney Plus, where it switched over 500,000, viewed more than 500,000 times. However, fans aren't happy with what they see, judging from the likes and dislikes. Well, I mean, again, this is yet another movie that is race swapped with Tinkerbell. Then the Lost Boys actually include girls now. It's not just one or two things about this that is woke. It's many things. And like, first of all, Peter Pan didn't need to get created. Also, Hook doesn't look right. Captain Hook doesn't look right. There's actually a lot to critique this on. And it's like, the critique is because we know why certain characters are race swapped. It's not because this was the better actor and they just won out the audition. We know that's not true. What we do know is that Disney is purposely taking like beloved white characters, and somebody in that studio is saying, this person cannot be white anymore. It can be anything but white, especially male characters, right? That is, quite frankly, it may sound rough, but that is the truth. And like, it's really funny. Disney, almost 1 million dislikes. You don't listen to us. It's really sad. Yes, there are bots replying to this, but these people are reacting to the replacement of characters for social justice reasons, for woke reasons, not to that particular character who happens to be black. You could have there are black fairies in this story. In Peter Pan, for example, they're like, nah, we'll make Tinkerbell black instead of giving a new character. So like, don't let any of these lunatics gaslight you. This is absolutely worthwhile. Just remember when it comes out, stop giving companies money that hate you. Give it to Coffee Brand Coffee. Link in the description. Join the Roasters Choice Club this month. If you're a coffee head, you want to go on a worldwide tour of super elite small batch coffees delivered to your door every month. I'm giving you, this is the only time I've ever discounted this, because everyone that tries it stays in the program. So 20% off. I opened up about 100 spots yesterday. So if you're thinking about it, make sure you sign up today. If you don't like the Roasters Choice program, obviously we have all sorts of other coffee, tea, and cocos I'd love for you to try out. If nothing else, just read the reviews. Come by and read the reviews. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.